Well, Reliance is all set to report their numbers. If you take a look at the stock performance, the stock has been absolutely flat in the last 12 months. In fact, the stock is down 16% below its 52-week highs, perhaps because of the lack of any tariff hikes in the last 1 year in the telecom industry. Now, let's take a look at the estimates for Reliance Industries. This time, it's expected to be a mixed bag. There's a quarter-on-quarter improvement in the refining margins, and that will offset the weaker petchem business for Reliance Industries. In fact, the improvement in domestic gas prices is also something that will offset the weaker petchem business. Singapore gross refining margins, just to put it on board, have contracted further to about $6.2 a barrel in the quarter gone by, and that is led by a decline that we've seen in gasoline as well as diesel cracks. Now, the strength in refining will offset the weakness in petchem, and that will lead to the EBITDA growth on a consolidated basis being quite muted. For Reliance Jio as well, we're expecting a bit of a slowdown in terms of the subscriber additions. Retail could also see a bit of a slowdown. So let's get you some numbers. For the Jio business, we're expecting just a 6 million addition to the subscribers compared to 7.8 million that they added last quarter. If you look at the estimates in terms of average revenue per user as well, hardly any growth, about a 1.3% growth compared to last quarter at 179.5 rupees. Now let's move on to the retail business. There's definitely some moderation that we're seeing in underlying growth because of the slowdown in the middle income discretionary consumption, and that will hit earnings. In terms of a growth for the retail business, we're going with a 12% quarter-on-quarter growth on the top line at about 46,600 crores. Let's put all of this together. For the consolidated business for Reliance, expect no growth on the top line. 2.31 lakh crores is what we're looking at, very similar to what we saw last quarter. On the EBITDA, a single-digit growth of around 7% is what we're looking at 33,430 odd crores, and the profits will see a growth of around 15 odd percent. Now, a couple of key monitorables. There is a big expense or investment of 75,000 crores that Reliance has announced in the new energy business. Further clarity on that is something that the street will closely watch out for in this quarter's earnings. Any growth in terms of the retail store addition will also be keenly watched. But I think more importantly, any pricing action in telecom. As I said, there's been no tariff hike since December of 2021, and hence that will be closely awaited.
Well, we wait by for those set of numbers. Sonia, thanks a lot for that. Well, JSW Steel as well will be reporting its numbers in the next